As you can see, I got some shit popping off. I live right over there. See how little boy's going? I live right over there. Above me, I got some neighbors. They're kind of jerks, you know what I'm saying? They be making noise, stomping around. Like, they're rude, you know what I mean? I just walked outside. I looked. There's a pretty ass fucking sunset over here. Man, I remember I used to come outside every day for the sunset, for real. And I don't know, man. This place is ghetto. Let's be real. This place is ghetto. And people are really trash, man. That's real. People are trash. And I kind of want to make this video kind of, I don't know. I was gonna make this video either way, but you know, that whole context, you know, kind of fits perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, make it in context to that. You know, I've been through a lot of shit because of shitty ass people. You know what I mean? Like, we got a situation here on Earth where it's kind of like, you know, some shitty ass people can get away with a lot of shit, and that's in large part because we got a system where, like, you know, people would do almost everything but fucking like physically attack you and they get away with it. But if you like punch somebody because of it, you know what I mean, then you get in trouble because that's illegal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people will push it to that limit but never cross that line. You know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, we'll do everything but fucking piss you off. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not piss you off. We'll do everything to piss you off. But you know, we ain't gonna fucking hurt you or threaten you or something, so that you have like the right, that was air quote, the right to you know, attack them or whatnot. You know, it's like a learned behavior, I think. And so I want to give you kind of an example from nature, because I think that kind of makes it pretty obvious. Look, I ain't trying to call this person out, but this person, they're afraid to look at me. They're like antisocial behavior, like afraid, like I was gonna do something to them. It's like, I'm a nice guy, but you know why they're acting like that? Because they're surrounded by fucking shitty people. And like I'm telling you, that girl, I don't even know if that's a girl or a boy. Fucking, you got boys acting like girls these days, because fucking, man, people are just so shitty, man. You got people all fucked up, you know what I mean? Now, so let me give you an example from nature. I feel bad that that person who I don't even know if it was a fucking girl or a boy, you could tell they're like afraid to look at me. And you can tell why too. It's because the motherfucking thing out there scared, you know what I mean? So in nature, okay, let's get to the example in nature. If you are a lion, okay, let's say you're a lion, and you're just it's hot outside, you find yourself a nice little chill spot, some shade, you know, in your little territory, you know, whatever. You find yourself your nice little spot, you're chilling, okay, and let's say some hyenas are around, you know what I mean? Okay, now there's an interaction that might occur, and there's like 3 levels of this interaction, okay? So first off, if there's a hyena, they might see that lion in the distance, see you in the distance, and be like, that's a lion, he's chilling. It might be a good idea just to let him chill. You know, that could be for multiple reasons. It could be because he's like, I don't want to get fucked up by that lion, I'm not going to go near him. Or it could just be because, hey man, I'm just not going to fuck with him just because I'm a nice guy, you know what I mean? And that you might call respect. You might say that's respect. You see that lion from a distance, you're like, okay, I'm not going to fuck with that one. You know what I mean? That's a bad idea for me. You know, it's just, ain't no reason for that. It could be another lion seeing that lion, seeing you, and you know, it's called respect, okay? So that's like the first level, okay? Second level is, you know, you got a hyena wandering around. All of a sudden, like, he don't know you're there maybe, and he rolls up on you, and next thing you know, he's like right in front of you, and you're like, hold up, like, you ain't supposed to be this close to me, you know what I mean? So, he might have accidentally rolled up on you. So what do you gotta do? You gotta let him know, don't come around me like that, you know what I mean? Like, you're in my little zone, my chill zone, I feel uncomfortable with you around, you know what I mean? So you're gonna let that motherfucker know one way or another. You're gonna be like, you're gonna stand up, let your presence be known, you're gonna do something. He might be like, oh shit, my bad. You know what I mean? And we can call that like level 2 right there. He accidentally rolled up. Oops. So you gotta do something to let him know, hey man, I'm not cool with you being this close. Like, he might not have even seen you. He might have thought it was cool that he could come that close, but really you ain't comfortable with that. So you're like, hold up. Like, you gotta stand up and let motherfucker know, like, he's a little bit too close for comfort, right? So that's level 2. Level 3 is if you let that motherfucker know, like he's doing something that you're uncomfortable with, like he's too close to something, like you ain't trying to have a fucking hyena around right now while you chilling, and that motherfucker wants to pretend like he don't care. You know what I mean? Fucking, I don't know, pretend or fucking really not care, you know what I mean? That's level 3. That's the point where, what do you have to do? You gotta do something. You gotta do something to let that fucking hyena know that you're not fucking around, that he ain't just gonna roll up on you and do some dumb shit, right? That's simple shit, dude. That's like, this is something you can see in the animal kingdom, right? Okay, that's a real fucking scene right there. You see these fucking, you go watch some documentaries and see that shit. You know what I mean? That's just animal kingdom shit. You can see it between other animals too. So let's take this analogy to humans, because it seems like humans have fucking, what you want to call that shit? See, right now I'm at stage 2 with that dog. That dog's letting me know, hey, I feel uncomfortable with you right now, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna keep walking. I ain't gonna roll up on him, you know what I mean? Which is good. I didn't even know the dog was there. I accidentally rolled up, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Simple. But nah, look, let's take this to humans. Humans seem to just fucking have blown that fucking idea out of their mind. Look at this little kitty. What's up, little kitty? You the lion? Cats are dope. I like cats. Cats got common sense. Cats are nice. Cats, animals, man. Animals got common sense too, man. Like, people call animals stupid. Look, I'm gonna explain how fucking humans are really stupid, okay? So let's take that exact same scenario with humans, okay? Let's say you're chilling. You just went to a fucking park, okay? The park was fucking empty when you got there. Ain't nothing going on. You sit down at a fucking park bench, okay? There's still an empty-ass park, okay? So somebody could roll up to the park and be like, hey, look, there's a person. He looks like he's chilling. It's a nice, peaceful morning out. Looks like he's chilling. Let me not fuck with him. Let me not go over there and fuck with him, okay? That's respect. That's like, okay, sees that you got your own chill going on, okay? And he's like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with that. That's respect. That's respect. That's common sense. That's step 1, okay? Let's say, okay, he's came to the park, didn't see you there, he's jogging around the fucking whatever, he rolls right up on you, he might be like, oh, my bad, hello, I didn't see you there. And you're like, oh, okay, that's good, you know what I mean? But maybe he rolled up on you, and he thinks it's all good. Maybe you're just jogging, and you decide to sit right at that fucking same bench with him while there's an empty-ass fucking park. And you're kind of like, it's a whole fucking park, why you sitting right next to me, you know what I mean? And, you might be like, you give him a weird look. You're like, the fuck, bro? Like, whatever. You do whatever you got to do to let that motherfucker know. You're going to be polite, whatever. And he might be like, oh, my bad. Like, let me, my bad. I didn't know, whatever, you know. He didn't know, whatever. You're going to do what you got to do to let that motherfucker know. You're going to try to be polite. That's called being civil and shit, right? That's stage 2. Stage 3 is if you roll up, sit down next to that motherfucker, and that motherfucker, kind of let you know in as many ways as he can, really, without being, like, explicit. He might be looking at you like, what the fuck you doing? Or like, hey, just trying to sit here, have my peaceful morning, he'll do whatever the fuck he has to do. And if you decide to just be like, okay, that's cool, and just, like, ignore his fucking telling you that he ain't trying to have you there right now, then you're on that level. You're on that level where the lion would have to do something to let that motherfucker know, yo, you ain't just gonna like come around. Like, that's disrespect. It's disrespect. And you know, I see this quite often. I see people that like just violate the fucking common sense. They go right past stage one. They go right past being respectful, seeing what's going on, and, you know, kind of not disturbing it, you know. And they go right past stage two when the motherfuckers try to politely let them know that they're kind of out of line. And they go right to step three. They're like, what you gonna do? Like, why you gonna fuck with me? You know what I mean? And no. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers, they don't know how to, like, people will jump straight to step three. That's what I'm trying to say. We got some cholos up on this little porch. I will point the camera, but I ain't trying to be rude. Cholos are usually alright, but these little cholos look like they're trying to have a little bit of a comedy session right now. I ain't got time for that. I'm telling you, motherfuckers will jump right past step one. They'll just be like, oh yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck what he's doing. And they'll roll right up on you. You'll be like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, trying to be polite and shit. They'll be like, what do you mean, what am I doing? I'm sitting down. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they'll just try to act like you ain't got shit to say. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing about it, you know what I mean? And that's stage three. That's when the lion gets up and he's supposed to eat your ass. You know what I mean? Do some ferocious shit. That's straight disrespect. That's when the motherfucker's supposed to get up and do something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But what I think a lot of people know is, like I said, we got a legal system where, you know, if they can do everything but physically fuck with you, and it's legal, you know what I mean? But the second you get up and slap them because they deserve it, you know, does the hyena come up and like physically fuck with the lion? Maybe, but he might not. And, you know, it's just a matter of get the fuck out of my area type shit, you know what I mean? And you know, it's common courtesy. You know what I mean? You're gonna violate that shit, you deserve to get fucked up. So, you know, you need to be put back in line. But here's what happens so much in the human sphere, okay? People have learned that these motherfuckers ain't trying to go to jail. People have learned, hey, look, I can do everything but, you know, physically touch this person, and they're not gonna do shit, cause those people usually ain't trying to go to jail. For one. For two, they're trying to keep it civil, you know, and, you know, they might not try to have, you know, they might not want to turn a little something into something too big. They might just say, okay, fuck it, go ahead, take the bench, I'll just go find my other place. You know, but that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And I mean, it sounds stupid. So yeah, sometimes people get tired of it. They're like, man, I'm not about to get up from my bench today. I'm not about to fucking blah, blah, blah. I'm going to fuck this person up if they don't learn today. You know what I mean? I'm tired of this shit, you know? Certain people are tired of being polite and having those other people come through and, like, expect it out of them. You know what I mean? And it's a stupid scenario. So like I was trying to tell you, I've been through a lot of shit because of people. I've gone out of my way trying to be like, hey, set the example. Like, hey, man, like, let me show you what's up. Like, try to be polite and shit. And like, hey, man, like, trying to be nice and tell people, hey, I know, like, you might be retarded, but let me let you know, like, I'm kind of chilling right now. You know, you're kind of supposed to not do what you just did right there. You know, I went out of my way, like, and it took me too long, I think, to realize, yo, people are just fucking fuck. People just come through and doing dumb shit. And, I mean, I've been through a lot of shit because of dumbass fucking people, I promise you. And, shit, I've been to the point where I fucked somebody up and I thought I was going to jail. And that was another whole fiasco, dude. And, I mean, but really, those are just like three obvious steps. Those are three obvious steps to, just fucking nature, dude. Like being I mean, since we're human, we're supposed to be civil with one another. We're supposed to respect one another. We ain't supposed to, like, be fucking... We're supposed to be civil. You know what I'm saying? That's how humans are supposed to be. So you're supposed to see a person and recognize, okay? You're supposed to say, hey, that person's chilling. Let me not go disturb them. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it's something random, like if it's a motherfucking... I don't if something's just obscure and, you know, not reasonable, then, you know, that's a different story. If, like, there's somebody, like, sleeping in the middle of a fucking sidewalk in the middle of the day, you know, I still go around. I'm like, that motherfucker's sleeping. But, you know, if it's, like, in the middle of a street and it's the only way, and you might have to wake old boy up, you know what I mean? But, you know, generally speaking, we're supposed to respect one another, you know what I mean? And, that's just what it is. And, you know, every once in a while, you might just, you know, think something's okay, go ahead and do that shit. And motherfucker's gonna politely let you know. He's gonna try to keep it civil. He's gonna be like, hey, whoa, that's not good. Don't do that there. You know, like a little bit too much, a little bit too touchy, a little bit something. That motherfucker's not comfortable. And people will give you every fucking sign necessary, you know what I mean? And just like you can see if the lion's getting a little bit pissed off, you know, you should mind when people are getting a little bit pissed off. But sometimes people just want to pretend they don't see shit. They want to come through and do some dumb shit and pretend like they can't see, like you're uncomfortable. And it's like, those type of, that's when you gotta like physically do something. It's like, okay, you want to pretend like you ain't got no common sense? Does this make sense? Pah, you know what I'm saying? And it sucks that it goes to that point, because sometimes these motherfuckers, like, I'm telling you, I've been there. Next thing I know, I think I'm going to jail. I'm like, motherfucker, dude. And that's kind of why I didn't know how to explain all this shit before. But, you know, I just been through this shit so many fucking times. Like, it's like about time I fucking get it, like, to the point that I can fucking explain. But I've been through this shit a million fucking times. I've been through crazy shit because I ain't trying to go to jail. I've been through crazy shit. I've been through shit where motherfuckers, like, come through straight disrespect, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to, like, just hurt this dude. Like, I'm telling you, like, I got weapons on me. I'm like, oh my God, I do not want to, like, this is about to get serious. And, you know, but I gotta like bite my tongue or whatever, because I've been in that scenario where I'm about to go to jail over some dumb shit. I'm like, oh, you little bitches. So I think people really have learned to exploit that shit. They've learned, yeah, motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit because they've learned. It's just like a learned behavior. It's like, hey, look, I can do this and he's not gonna do nothing. Watch, let me do it again. Watch, see, I told you. It's because they ain't trying to go to jail. But eventually motherfuckers do shit. And at that point, sometimes it goes crazy. Sometimes motherfuckers are like, oh man, fuck this motherfucker. Next thing you know, they pull out a gun and shoot somebody, you know what I mean? It gets crazy. And but it shouldn't even have to go there. People should stay civil so shit don't go there. And people should mind the fucking social cues or the fucking you know, whatever the fuck, you know, they should take a fucking hint when they're doing something stupid. And you know, they're kind of, you know, you sit right next to a motherfucker, he's gonna let you, he's like, what the fuck you doing? Like, you should be aware of that, how you're making that person feel. And but people all day, they love to just fucking come right through and just fucking wreck up people's chill like that, man. It's just crazy. Do I gotta put this shit on? Oh my God. I'm clear. Okay, look, I'll just give you an example. This ain't too bad. If I'm clearly doing something, this dude's rolling up on me, just standing there. What the fuck you doing, dude? What is that dude doing? This boy's on step 2. Like, he might think it's alright to just roll up on me. Hell no, that's not alright. I'm clearly doing something. You don't see that shit? He took a hint, though. He took a hint. Good job, buddy. You know what I mean? That annoys me when sometimes shit should be obvious. That, like, you're like, what the fuck? How's this person not know that that's not cool? Like, what the fuck? And that shit pisses me off, like, automatically sometimes. I'm like, fuck. So you know, and I still gotta, like, be polite about it. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, who didn't fucking teach you how to be fucking normal? Like, the hell? I mean, that's life in the hood, dude. Like, there's so many people crammed up together, it's like, fuck. Like, they're just used to having people all around them and coming up on each other and shit. It's probably how it is in, like, certain fucking countries, you know? I don't know, they go, like, nuts a button on the subway, so it ain't even nothing. Like, me, I'm like, hold up, like, you need to roll up. Like, get up off me like that. I'm telling you, a lot of people just don't got that, you know, they have different type of social norms, you might say. And I mean, it trips me out sometimes, but, you know, you just gotta let them know. If they respond right, then good. They still got common sense. But, you know, if they're just like, oh man, fuck it, I gotta do what I gotta do, and they're just gonna come through and like blow your whole fucking chill out the water, it's like, oh my God. It makes you want to get up and slap somebody. It's like instinct. It's nature, man. And I'm telling you, that's how it always is in the motherfucking wilderness. Even like other animals, you go over here, we got some raccoons and shit. If a raccoon's trying to sleep and some little fucking possum rolls up, it's gonna be like, bitch, get out my face. And let them know. You know what I mean? It's just what it is, dude. Simple shit. So that's just something I thought I'd explain. Because it seems like people, it really seems like some people just ain't got, like, they think the shit they do come through and disturb, you know, other motherfuckers, you know, they think that shit's normal. So when a motherfucker gets mad, they're like, what the fuck, man? Like, don't you got no fucking common sense coming through? Like, you stupid? You know, when somebody finally blows up on them, you know, because they done fucking violated and missed all the fucking social cues, you know what I mean? They want to look at these motherfuckers, they're like, damn, man, why you like, some people really think like it ain't nothing what they doing, you know what I mean? It's like, holy shit, how are people that fucking stupid? You know, so I feel like this is necessary that I explain this shit. So that shit's fucking dumb, dude. Dumb ass fucking people all around, all the time doing some dumb shit. Especially in the hood, okay? But I know it's not just the hood. I see it all the fucking time. Like I said, people got different standards or whatnot. But nah, sometimes people just intentionally being little bitches, you know what I'm saying? And then they want to pretend like they didn't just fucking, like, you know, somebody gets mad and they want to be like, oh, like, what are you talking about? Like, they want to pretend like they didn't just do something. And no, these motherfuckers will intentionally do some dumb shit, piss somebody off, and then fucking try to pretend that they didn't just do something. That shit's stupid, man. How many times you seen that shit? Somebody on camera looking all like fucking pissed off as fuck, and the person with the camera, I was like, oh, look at this crazy person. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, you kidding me? Man, that's straight up mad crazy disrespect, you know what I mean? That's the type of shit I'll be like, I don't even know what I do, you know what I mean? And I've been in that position. I've been in a position where I thought I was going to jail like for too long. I was like, fuck that shit, dude. And I should have never had to be in that position. People should just be civil. People should understand how to be civil. It's simple. And you know, if animals can do it, you can do it. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. That's why you know, this is just part of being an organism, a fucking animal in the animal kingdom. It's not even just human, dude. But if animals are doing it, but you can't even get it right, dude, that says something. That says like, yo, like, that's some weak shit. You know what I mean? Like, that says some of, I mean, that's sad if it really come down to it. But I guess I'll leave it at that, man, because I ain't got shit else to say. So yeah, man, if a hyena saw you chilling from like a mile away and he's like, hey, look, a lion, I'm not gonna fuck with him, I'm gonna let that motherfucker chill. Guess what? That hyena is probably more civil than half of these motherfuckers around here. Or, I mean, at least those motherfuckers that love to do dumb shit, that love to come through and act like it ain't shit to come burst your bubble, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's sad. That's sad. If a motherfucking hyena can do that, you know what I mean? Have some fucking respect. That motherfucking hyena is more civil than a fucking human being. And that says something, dude. That says something. That's crazy. That's crazy. So it's sad that I gotta explain this shit. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm gonna leave it at that. We out.